I understand your message very clearly. Just last October, I signed my license again for organ transplant. I think it's important. As a member of Parliament, I send out a householder every 90 days. I want you to know that I stopped the press on my next householder. So your message and your picture and your wish will be in my next householder, which will be delivered to 51,000 households. As you speak, and as you get your message of your wish, that the number of Canadian flags seems to be disappearing from time to time. So I want to present you not only the certificate, but a fresh new Canadian flag so you can deliver your message. Where you show your enthusiasm, I also dedicate a flag to you so you can use in next year event. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lestuca, and I know he flew in late last night to share some time with Dennis Moore's community and to recognize that the spirit and tradition is alive and well at Dennis Moore. So thank you very much. I would like to call upon someone of your very own, a grade 9 student. His name is Keenan Stilges, who will introduce our next speaker.
I'm a grade 9 student at Dennis Moore's High School. Organ donation is very important issue to me. For my family, it was a life-saving experience. When I was 9 years old, one of my family members came close to dying. Because someone cared enough to sign an organ donor card, my mother is still alive. She is here today to tell her story. Students of Dennis Moore's High School, welcome my mom, Mrs. Davis.
Try to do my best. Good afternoon, students, teachers, and special guest, Kristopher Knowles. My name is Sue Stilges. Some of you already know me through my son, who is a student here at Dennis Moore's. I'm here this afternoon to speak about a subject that is very special to me and is the focus of today's unique event, organ transplantation. It's special to me because on March 21st, 1997, I received a liver transplant. Without it, I would not be here to speak to you. I wouldn't have had the opportunity to see my son enter high school or grow into the young man he is today. I wouldn't have attended my daughter's wedding or seen my little grandson. These are some of the reasons I agreed to speak today. Sad as it is that people die, they can give the gift of life to 7 or more people by donating their organs. I will come back to that subject in a couple of minutes, but first, I want to tell you a little bit about myself and some of my feelings. Thanks. Before and after the transplant. I was living in Timmins and working in the healthcare field at the time. My life was fairly normal. I was happily married, 2 great kids, Sasha the dog, and a large family of 13 brothers and sisters. I was healthy, or I thought I was. But lately, around this time, I was tiring quickly. I was starting to miss work. I had flu-like symptoms. I was getting kind of forgetful. Then one Saturday, exhausted, I went to the hospital to get checked out. The antibiotics my doctor had been prescribing just weren't working. They did some tests and found something wrong with my blood. The next thing I know, I'm at Toronto General Hospital on the transplant list and have about 1 month to live unless I receive a liver. I was very devastated, so was my family. I wasn't much of a drinker or took drugs. How could my liver just crash? Well, a still unidentified virus was attacking my liver. I was down to my last few hours of life, maybe a day or 2 at best, when the liver became available. Meanwhile, many friends I had met at the hospital had died. You see, there were far more people in need of a liver than there were livers to go around. The situation today is even worse. Why was I so lucky to get the gift of life? I hadn't even signed my donor card. So please don't wait for a crisis situation to happen in your family before you think about signing a card. I often think about the unfortunate family who had been so generous to me, a total stranger, who they will never meet, and the poor person who had passed away. I can't put these feelings into words. Their kindness had saved my life. I awoke from surgery feeling fantastic, like someone had turned on a light. My new liver was already cleaning all the poisons out of my system. What a feeling to have a second chance at life. My main reason for being here today is to promote awareness of the organ donation program and a little about how it works. Some people are afraid to donate just in case everything is possible is not done to save them first. So let me explain the process a bit. Even if you have signed a donor card, your family has the final say. This is why it is so important to speak to them about your wishes. Your body must be on life support that keeps your heart beating and your organs alive. There has to be 0 brain function. You must be declared clinically dead by at least 2 doctors. Oh, sorry. No one in Canada can receive money for a donated organ. It is a sad fact of life that people die. But once it happens, that person's organs are no longer of any use to him or her. But they can be put to fantastic use, saving others, keeping families whole. And I think bringing some comfort to the grieving family, knowing that losing their loved one has helped others. And maybe the next time, it will be their turn. So please sign a donor card today. Before I step down though, there are 2 more things I want to add. The recent development of new drugs through research has made organ transplantation practical over at least 15 to 20 years. I wouldn't be here today without them, but there is still a tremendous amount to be done, from the development